They don't call him Freddy Landscape Boy, but maybe they should, because he's been doing a lot of landscaping. Over on The Ripple Effect.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Ripple Effect. It's another weird, out of order episode of the Ripple Effect, I'm afraid, but we're just going to have to live with it. The episode that comes out on Sunday, it was actually recorded before this one, but you know, it's alright. I have a lot of progress and I'll try not repeat myself. I have been grinding out some landscaping. I haven't really built anything new, so there's not too much to show off, except the cliffs are done. I've filled them all in. They're white. It goes kind of all the way around. You can see I've added dirt and stuff. I think it looks so good. I just love it. It comes around all the way to this side here. And yeah, that's kind of all I've got. I could do more over the side and so on, or I could do some up top, but I kind of like that they just sort of poke out like that. I haven't textured it all, so you can see there's no like... Oh, what? Hey, that wasn't too bad. There's no, you know, powder or bones or diorite or anything. I was thinking of maybe putting diorite in for the cliffs, just to give it like a bit of differentiation from over there. Like, diorite might look a bit kind of dirty. And, you know, if they were building this themselves, they probably wouldn't put that, you know, they would weed that out. But I think maybe in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think could look quite good. And would break it up and give it a bit more of a kind of natural texture. I think that would work just fine. Probably needs to be more than that. And I'm thinking patches rather than... This is just kind of like dotted around, or if you see over here, it's just like dots, dot, 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 individual dots. But I think if we do kind of chunks of diorite, maybe could look good. What else have I been doing? This landscaping here has been like a lot of the time I've spent. I haven't built any buildings. I need to build a building soon, but I've kind of, I don't know, I'm a bit tired of building buildings, so haven't really done that. I have built, in here you can see, a creeper farm. We'll go through there. It's a pretty simple thing. I looked it up online. I'll try put a link to the, you know, the tutorial I followed, but basically you just get a cat. Luckily I had the cats from Decoy. Pop them in the middle here. They spawn in here. I've tried to light up the caves so that, you know, the spawn rates are okay, but... Yeah, I mean, I've been AFKing a little bit, and if I AFK overnight, I get about 12 stacks of gunpowder, so that's more than I'll ever need. I've done 2 layers, so there's one here and there's one above. They both fall down onto the same kind of chute. Wow, look at all this coal. Kind of want this coal, actually. I might come back later with my fortune and grab that. Just went on a coal mission, because I need torches. I do need to light up more. The fields over here at nighttime, especially now that I've lit up the caves, just get... insane. So many mobs over here, so I wouldn't mind lighting them up just to increase my drop rates in there, but just make it a little bit safer. Anyway, very happy. Hey, who's that in there? Oh, it's one of the troll guys. I don't care about them. Yeah, cliffs. I think we'll build the amphitheatre today. What would that entail? That would probably, let's grab this granite to kind of mark it out, but what's meant to be in here is a stage of sorts, so it is a bit of an awkward shape, so I could either do a diagonal, like across here. Diagonal, diagonal. How would that look? Does that make sense? A diagonal stage? Oh, I think that does make sense. I could, the other option is to kind of curve it a bit, so instead of diagonal... Really? That's all the granite I took? Could have sworn I had more. But whatever. How many in did I come? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could do that. That kind of thing. Gotta try lots of stuff. That could look good too. I think if anything it would need to go like that. I need my beacon over here for faster block mining. But is that better than just a straight diagonal, I guess is the question. No, I don't think so. I think we'll just go diagonal. So the stage is going to go here, diagonal, diagonal, that, like so. And then we'll have seats and maybe a food stall, all sorts of stuff out here. But mostly it's going to be seats. That is the problem, I guess, with having a diagonal. Let me grab an ender chest. How am I going to do the seats? Diagonals are tough in Minecraft, aren't they? Okay, so say that these were seats here. We would have, and roughly this is the center. More or less the center. Come out this way. How would we stack them? So we could have like like that. How many? Oh, it's gonna be so hard to get this even. Like that kind of thing. That could work. It would need to be carefully planned out, so I won't be doing that on camera. I'll have to like actually get some maps going. But I think that could work. And then we have. I mean, it doesn't have to be even. So. I mean, yeah, it does. It does have to be even. We'll figure it out. Okay, well, I'm going to have a play around with that off camera. And we'll see how we go. Okay, we're back. I have a something. I've got something here. I have a bit of a shape knocked out. I'm pretty happy with how the seating has turned out, actually. The diagonal didn't prove to be too much of a problem. I wanted to have some kind of... Initially, I just did these boxes by themselves at the side because I sort of wanted places for, you know, the performers to kind of go up and, you know, have a bit of dynamic height to their performances. So, like, someone could come up here and, like, la, sing down, you know, operatically. I ended up going for these kind of bridge shapes. I just could not get these things to look good, given it was just like a size thing. Like, they were a weird size. It was... If I made them any bigger, they looked too big. Kept them that size, and they ended up looking too plain. But I mean, they are very plain. But well, hold on. Let's just grab a snooze here. You know, they're quite plain, but I still think they look good. I'm actually happy with how they turned out. They kind of make the stage look a bit bigger and a bit more imposing. I've put this stuff at the back here. It's going to. I haven't quite decided. In D&D, when I described it, there was a backdrop thing, and it kind of was for like having props or backdrops or, you know, like scenery down the back. But on a diagonal here, that's basically going to be impossible. So I thought maybe I could do a curtain, something like that. Like if I just get some red wool and put it down. Obviously, I mean, this is netherrack. I wonder if I could do like that even, like on a diagonal. How would that look? That could maybe look good. I guess I need to go shear some sheep and get onto that. It is very flat. It could maybe go taller as well. I'm really still kind of figuring it out. I tried to record some of this, but it was just too difficult. I just couldn't figure it out in a kind of timely manner, episode efficient manner. So I did a lot of it off camera, but I think that can work out, maybe. Although, you know, they could just go all the way down to the bottom. I do have... Hold on. I know I've got a bunch of wool. I could just dye it, couldn't I? I went to the string farm when I... Hold on. Where is it? In here? Went to the string farm when we were doing these, and I got some more white wool. Not there. Wool. Red wool. Perfect. White wool, and then we need dye here. Well, I'd prefer to keep those flowers, but these ones we can turn into those. This one can go red wool. Let's have a look. Let's try this out, because this could look okay. It may or may not give the impression of curtains. We don't actually know. And then, hold on, which one's the middle, do you think? It's probably these two here. Like those two? Like if I wanted to do a gap. You know, like how curtains would be kind of split. I could maybe do that. Bump, 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 bump. Does that make sense? Not sure about that split in the middle. Could just have it all the way down. The fact that it hangs off the ground isn't that bad. You know, that could have been worse than it is, but does that give the illusion of a curtain? I think it kind of does. Kind of. We could try have like black down the bottom or something as though there's some kind of... Or grey, seeing as I have slightly more of it. You know, some kind of trim. Sorry for the painfully slow wool placement. I do not have any shears. I saw that. Looks like I have the perfect amount of grey. So, before I look at it, let me collect these. So that's got to be a sign, right? Let's light up in here a little bit. Don't want to get creeped. What do you think? Is it going to look good? I don't think so. It's alright. I need something up the top. I would like it to be, the curtains to be open slightly. What if I just... God, I wish I had one more iron on me. I'm going to make some shears. Or maybe I have some in here. In my gear. Chest? No. Okay. And here we go. It's going to be so quick now though, guys. I know that took a long time, but now, oh my god. Oh my god. Look at that. Blisteringly fast. Slightly open? Is that more curtainy? I could even make them even more open. Like if the curtains were like, you know how they get kind of bunched up. Like that? How would that look? That kind of says curtains to me. I'm not happy with the grey, unfortunately. Now I wouldn't mind white. Hold on, give me 1 sec. I'll grab some more white wool. Okay, I've gone for this situation. I think it's kind of the best of both worlds. It's not perfect, but it kind of gets the job done. I like that you get to kind of see in behind, you know, because like an event isn't on at the moment, right? So, you know, it's just like in dormant mode, and you can see in behind like the kind of set pieces and stuff. Imagine these like crates and so on for the musicians, and so on, and costumes and, you know, scripts. I don't know, acting, play stuff. Who knows? But yeah, I think that kind of looks all right. We need maybe some stage lighting. I wouldn't mind. Maybe I could even get more beacons and put them under here. Maybe that's a bit much. I was going to have a chandelier hanging down, but I would need to extend this out a fair bit, I think. Like probably a chandelier ought to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About here. Up there, and that's quite far for that to reach out. I would need to do something or rig something up at the side, but it's so stranded there. I could have them coming off here maybe, but how would that look? Probably not great. Unless I have these come up and then also extend across like that does. That could maybe work, but it's a bit of a long shot. Let's test that out. I'm skeptical, though I think those are kind of in the right spot where you know, it might be okay position-wise. Can I fit more in this? These? Can they all go in there? Yeah. So if I go up there... Maybe one more? Maybe two more. And then if we grab these... like that, and then if I get rid of all of this stuff, like that. Oh, I'm starting to think this could actually work. Might block the view a bit. Maybe it's just too high? Maybe I was right when I said one before. Let's do that real quick. So that's what we ended up with. I kinda like them. They make sense. They don't take up too much of the space. My only issue, I guess, is that we might be covering too much of the backdrop there. I could lower it one more again. Yep, that's better. I'm happy with that. I think I'm gonna stick with that. To me, this is starting to make sense as an amphitheater. I think it looks like what it is. You know what I mean? You can tell it's a stage. The only thing I'm a little bit unsure about is maybe these poles extending all the way up looks a bit funny. Notably that part there. I could make it so those changed, but I think it's okay. I think it's mostly okay, right? Yeah. It's fine. So now I just need to decorate kind of around, like I've put stone under here, but I haven't textured it, or I haven't really come up with any pattern. I think it might be nice to have some kind of pattern which like leads away, a runway kind of thing down here. And then the idea is that you should be able to come and pay and get into these seats if you want. But if you don't, if you get in late, or you know, you don't want to sit down, you can actually come back and just stand around here in the kind of in the circle. So it's got, I guess it's kind of backwards of what a gig is like normally. A lot of the time they'll have like a standing area up front and seats at the back and up the top, but this is the other way around. So yeah, I just need to do a bit of decoration. I'll work that out all off camera. All right, guys, that's gonna be it. I've just done a little bit of cleaning up. There's more to be done here for sure, but I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I went for a kind of granite thing here. I kind of wanted like a runway style thing up the middle, and I didn't want to go too bright like this kind of red. So I went for like a granite terracotta mix. I think it looks really nice, and just kind of, you know, stone, kind of my usual sort of andesite kind of stone pattern there. But overall, I'm really happy with how this turned out in the end. If you look at it from a distance, maybe we could have a little fly. I think it really looks like a stage. It looks exactly as I kind of hoped it would. I put this wall around here. It's a little bit annoying maybe. I'm not a big fan of this, how rough this is, but I mean, it's diagonals for you, I guess. If I get rid of these, it doesn't really make sense. Maybe it makes sense. Maybe it does make sense. Oh, now I don't know what one's meant to be there. That one is. Yeah, maybe that's better. Because, I mean, it really is just to kind of block people getting through. I would do there, there, and there as well, I suppose. Something like that? Let's see how that looks. Is that better than that? Yeah, I think it is. Well, that isn't. Maybe if I got rid of that. Nah. Nah. I don't think so. Let's leave it how it was. It's fine. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.